Good morning, Year 4, and welcome to your first online spellings lesson. We're going to do exactly the same as what we would do in class, where I teach you the spelling rule and you can go and practice it independently. And today's spelling rule is all about homophones and near homophones. And by the end of this session, you will be able to use homophones and near homophones correctly, and you'll be able to spell further homophones too. Now, this week we're going to be looking at some of the most commonly misused words in the English language, which are homophones. Can you remember what is a homophone? That's right, a homophone or two homophones are two words that sound the same, but they look different and they have different meanings and they are used differently. But because they sound the same, we often use them incorrectly. Now here I've got a letter and it says, "Dear Sam and Louise, it would be my great pleasure to accept your very kind invitation. See you there, Mr. Whoops." I would like to think, what is incorrect here and why? There is a spelling mistake in this letter. Can you figure it out? Pause the video and have a think. How did you do? Did you realise that the acceptance letter should say accept and not accept? And these are two of our spelling words today that we need to make sure we know the meaning of. So when you accept something, you are going to that place. For example, I might accept the invite to a party, for example, but I wouldn't accept it. We're going to look at how we can use the word accept in a little while. And these are two of the homophones that are often confused because they sound so similar. Here I have a picture of the world, the globe. Now I've got a sentence and I would like you to finish it using the word affect or effect. Global warming is having a damaging on our planet. Pause the video and which word's correct? Okay, did you get it right? Global warming is having a damage effect on our planet. Now when we look at the words effect and affect, effect is the noun. Effect is the noun, it's the thing. So it's having a damaging thing on our planet. However, affect is a verb, it's a doing word. So when we use the word affect, we are using it as a verb, and when we use the word effect, we're using it as a noun. So here we are using it as a noun. And these are two more of your spelling words for today. Now here we have a woman and she looks like she is about to talk about the weather. And she says, tomorrow's weather will be a mixture of sunshine and showers. What's incorrect here and what should the word be spelt like? Pause the video now and have a think. Okay, how did you do? Did you find out that the word weather was incorrect? The weather reporter should have said weather, as in W-E-A-T-H-E-R, and not weather. When we are talking about the weather outside, so whether it's snowing or cloudy or sunny, we use this spelling of weather. This spelling of weather is used to express maybe some uncertainty about something. I don't know whether to go for a walk today. That would be how we'd use the second example of weather. Okay, another one here. I would like you not to discuss with a partner because unfortunately not all of you have someone to discuss with, and that's fine. So these two people are fighting. Now, should the sentence be, because of the mean things Zoe had said, she wasn't on the school visit, or the other way of saying aloud? So which aloud is correct and which aloud should be inserted into this sentence? Pause the video and have a think. Okay, how did you do? Did you realise that it was the aloud spelled A-L-L-O-W-E-D on the school visit? If we are using the other version of aloud, this is how we might vocalise something. We might say, we are speaking aloud, if I'm speaking out loud, aloud. Or, I am not allowed to go to break time today, for example. Okay? So, your spellings this week are the following 10. So, accept, affect, effect, allowed, allowed, weather, weather, and whose and whose, okay? These whos and whose are a bit different, but we have looked at them before. So this whose is a contraction for who is, and this whose describes something that belongs to that person, okay? Now, what I would like you to do is practice these spelling words using your spelling worksheet. Look, say, cover, write and check. Now remember, when you use these, you look at the words, you say it out loud. Cover the word, write the word, reveal the word and check it and correct it. Now, if you aren't covering the word and you're writing it when you'll be able to see it, what do you think that might happen? If you're not covering the word and you're just writing it when you're able to see it? That's right, you can't check if you've actually learnt the spellings. So we need to make sure that we cover the word so that we can check that we've spelt it correctly. And when you've done the same for all of your spelling words, you're going to put the spelling words into a short sentence using the line available, but you need to make sure you use each word correctly according to what it means. Now I've had a go here and I want you to see, is my word correct? So I've chosen to use the word accept. I wanted to go, except I couldn't. Now, is that the correct spelling? Have I used the word correctly? Pause the video and have a think. I can see lots of you shaking your head. No, I haven't used this word correctly, but what I have done is I've used my second spelling word, which is except. I wanted to go, except I couldn't. That's used correctly, but I wanted to have a go at my first option. Now, can you think of a way that we can put the first spelling word into a sentence for me? Pause the video and have a think. Okay, so what I could say, I decided to accept my friend's invitation to her party. Okay, so that would be the correct one. So what I would like you to do is think of 10 sentences on how to use these words and then practice them over the course of the week, please. Okay, so that is your task for today. Thank you for listening and have a lovely rest of your day. Goodbye, Year 4.